Hi everyone. Um, I'm posting up this video today, basically for jnguye1's 1 year anniversary contest. I really have to congratulate John for pulling out 1 year, having a kid on the way. That's really, really awesome. That's a milestone of milestones. And I just, I've, I've only been in the YouTube community very recently. It's only been about 2 months, but um, I've seen a lot of his videos, and his collection is awesome. I think he has an X-Men #1. He just recently got a showcase #4. It's fun seeing all these books in one place, and I've learned a lot from his videos, seen what to look out for, and his sketch covers. I don't actually have any myself, but sketch covers are awesome. Like, I just haven't had the chance to go to too many cons and actually line up and get sketches commissioned. It'd be awesome to do it the next time I actually go to a con. And I've just learned a lot about comic book collecting, I think, in general, with his videos, because there's a lot more to it than just collecting keys. And I guess I'll just start going with these questions. Whether or not I'm late, I thought that these were good questions to answer, since I haven't really disclosed much about my own collecting and myself, really. So this is a cool thing to start up. So where are you from? I'm currently in upstate New York. I was born in LA, though, and I grew up in Silicon Valley pretty much my whole life. Moved up to upstate New York for school and work, so that's where I am now. How long have you been collecting comics? I've been collecting since the I guess the early mid-90s. In 91, 92, I was collecting mainly DC, and then I switched over to Marvel mainly because of the 92 X-Men animated series that got me really into Marvel. And I took a break from, I guess, like middle school and high school on, and maybe like midway through college in about 08, 09, that's when I started collecting again. I don't know, I just took a break from it all because I guess I was just too busy with school. And once I got less busy, that's when it started happening again. And I think it was really those it really makes sense because the Iron Man movie came out in, I think, 08. So that's really got me into the genre again. So that would make sense there. How long have I been in the YouTube comic community? My first video was on December 1st, I think. So just past 2 months. It hasn't been that long. So name 3 YouTubers that inspired you to start making videos. And for me, that's pretty easy. It's Lightning2288, Rich, Hero Hunter 81. My first video was actually a comic contest entry and collection video for him, and Spidey Fan 78CT. Those are the 3 that I really I think I started watching right away and got me into making videos in this community. I guess the next one is shout out 3 YouTubers who deserve more love. For me, I think it's Yanni Gogolak. I believe I don't know how many subscribers he has, but I learn a lot from his videos. And I don't think he has as many subscribers as you'd think he would. He looks a lot more of what's hot, and I mean, I don't always collect the hot books, but I like seeing what's around, because there are enough comic book shops, I guess, in my vicinity to want to look out for stuff. Whether or not it was for me, or maybe even to trade with other people, just so that we're able to, I guess, share things within this community. I think another person is Dead Clone. He has a lot of good books, and he's able to find some really, really great deals. So it's always good to see his stuff. And the last one, and definitely not least, is I I think a lot of people have been shouting him out, is Jimmy C. He definitely needs more subs because I love watching his videos, and since I'm in the East Coast as well, um, he'd be somebody I'd like to meet at a Comic-Con or something, actually, because he would seem like a pretty cool guy. Um, I like his sarcastic humor a lot in his videos. His delivery's awesome. And he has some really great books. That Avengers one he was able to pick up, that was an awesome find. Um, so, yeah, I don't know. Those are some of the people that I really admire in this community, and I hope to, I guess, aspire to them later on down the line. I guess show the 3 top books you picked up last year. I guess in 2014, this Amazing Spider-Man 121 was something that I picked up at my local comic shop. Only picked it up for $50. I know it's more of a mid-grade, but I was really happy to pick this up. He just got it. I was the first person to see it, and I asked him what he wanted. He said 50. I took it right away, and I know he regretted it at that moment because he didn't think I was going to bite without hesitation. I guess also my Fantastic 448, I picked this up last year as well. This is more of a mid-grade as well, but colors-wise, it's all there. I really like Silver Surfer, as apparent by these 3 books, but first appearance of Silver Surfer and Galactus, and I really can't go wrong with it. I think I only spent $100 on this for a mid-grade, and since the Fantastic Four movie is coming out, maybe the Fantastic Four books will get more prominent again, and I really hope they redeem that series in the movies, because the last few movies have just been fallen flat for me. I liked watching them nonetheless, but the stories just weren't there. And then Silver Surfer #1. This I picked up at a local Comic-Con, and it looks better than it is. I mean, it looks like a mid-grade, but the cover is nearly detached. I think it's only held up here for like 3 inches, and then the rest of it is completely split from the spine. But I think I would grade this at like a 2.0, and it's a great display copy, and it only cost me $45, so I was really happy to get that, because I like these 1968 premiere issues, and this was the first one I'd ever gotten. So that was a really cool find. So name the top 3 books you were hunting for this year. For me, I think the ones that I'm really, really looking forward to finding, I think I might actually be able to find them this year, are Tales of Suspense 48, the first appearance of Iron Man's red and gold armor. I'm a huge Iron Man fan, always been. I don't know, I think I've always just liked the fact that there's so much tech in his repertoire. So I think that's the main reason. And that first red and gold armor, that's an iconic issue for me. It's right on the side, you see him right away, and they reveal it. So to get that I'd be very happy. I saw that ETA Nick recently posted up a video with his CGC slabbed one, and that was an awesome book to see, because I really want one. I don't think I'm going to be able to get one in that high of a grade, but it'll be cool to find. I think another book I want to look for is Amazing Spider-Man 135, the second appearance of Punisher. I think that's one of those books that's a little bit more underrated right now. I have his first appearance in 129 already, and I just want to get that second appearance in 135. I like that cover too, because I think Tarantula's on it and all those books. It's one of those more paneled covers like this one where they have a lot of faces on it. So that's a cool one. And I think another book I need to find, be a cool one to look for, is Fantastic 419. It's that first appearance of Rama Tut. And the reason why I think that book is so significant is because Rama Tut is Kang. And that book comes before Kang, the first appearance of Kang, and I think Avengers 8. So I wanna pick that one up. I don't have Avengers 8, but to get his like first true appearance of like who the character is, I want to find that one. And that would be my first, like my earliest Fantastic Four issue if I were to get it this year. So that would be a cool one to find. I think, yeah, those would be definitely the 3 books I want to hunt for this year. I'm not gonna go for. I'm trying to be a little bit more discerning with my collection because I'm starting to run out of room. I don't have like a massive amount of books, but I don't want to go crazy with my collection because it's just due to lack of space, really. Yeah, those are the 3 books I'm looking for. And I guess his next question, this is a really great one, is who wins between Thanos without the Infinity Gauntlet and Apocalypse? I think, I don't know, this is different depending on how you approach it. And I think in terms of pure power, I gotta go with Thanos even without the Infinity Gauntlet, because he is very, like, I mean, he's just a strong solo, like, by himself, he can take on a huge team of characters. With regards to being able to use other characters and manipulate one situation, Apocalypse would have to take that one. Because I think, because he has his horsemen, I know that Apocalypse could amass an army. And Thanos is, I guess, not necessarily arrogant enough, but confident enough to be able to take on teams on his own. I would still go on pure power Thanos, but Apocalypse definitely is, I think, more of a strategist. So it's really dependent on who, like, what you, how you approach that. So that would be how I would approach that question. Still Thanos nonetheless. If you could get one sketch of any 2 characters, who will they be? I think right now, and I think this is just because of due to lack of covers like this, is an Iron Man versus Scarlet Witch cover. I think it's actually going to be very relevant, partly because of the Avengers Age of Ultron movie as well. But those are 2 of the characters, 2 of my favorite characters. I think it would be, for me, if you were to rank them, it's Iron Man, Scarlet Witch, and Silver Surfer. Those are like my top 3. And I've always liked Wanda. I don't know why. I think it's just due to the fact that her hex powers have always intrigued me. And when later on she was able to get that power for the reality manipulation, whenever anyone asked me what power you would have, it's that one. Even though it's a very unstable power, it's still like so powerful. So I think I would like to have an Iron Man, maybe using either his repulsors or his unibeam, and then I guess Scarlet Witch using her hex powers, kind of showing, like, because those are very cinematic, very cool looking powers. To see those on a comic together, like on a comic cover together, would be a very cool thing to see. And I think, yeah, this is I guess this is my comic contest entry for John, and I really have to congratulate him again. It's really cool seeing his videos, and I hope to see more from him soon. It's cool that, like, during this year, his milestone has been a year on YouTube, having a kid. It's just, having that family is a really, really cool thing to have, and I hope to have that fairly soon. So, I really congratulate him, and even if this video comes in late, good luck to everyone that's who's entered, because it's cool seeing everyone's videos. Bye-bye, guys.